Hello everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you all so very much for being on my latest Fortnite Creative beginner tutorial video that will show you how you can create a functional security camera in your Fortnite Creative game. To do that we'll need several devices and we'll need to connect them in a particular manner that is going to be explained fully, but that is at the same time necessary, at least to my knowledge, to get that CCTV effect. So the first thing, let's set out into the content and let's check out the things that you're going to need for this to happen. So first of all, you're going to use a camera device, which is going to be this fixed point camera. I already have it. Secondly, you'll need a button, just a regular button. Here it is. And finally, you're going to need a timer device. Here it is. And I'm going to show you how these all fit together. So first of all, we're going to add our camera. It's right here. Now, the thing with the camera is once we get into it, where we go for a preview or we create a preview, we see what the camera sees, and we can do that easily in the game. So when we get to a button and we now can control the camera through the button, there is an issue of how do we stop the actual broadcast when we want to end it. So you use the button to turn down the camera, it adds the preview to the player, but then you can control your player through this camera if you want to kind of get them there, but otherwise you're not able to stop the broadcast. To stop the broadcast, we're going to use the timer device. So we're going to set the timer device here, and we're going to set the time that we spend in the preview to like 3 seconds. So it's going to be useful for players who want to check out what's happening on some point, and after 3 seconds they're going to be back in their character. So first of all, let's configure the camera through the timer. So we're going to set duration to 3 seconds. We're going to count down direction, start at the game start off, can interact, we'll keep it yes, interact time, we're not going to change anything, applies to player, success at the timer end, yes, completion behavior, we're going to go to reset, so that once the completed timer is set, it's going to reset so we can use it again. And here we are, we're going to set it to start when receiving from button on interact, but then on success, meaning when it comes down, send a signal to camera fixed point, set the functions, remove from player. And now we're going to check the button and again align it on interact, add another element, set device camera fixed point and set the functions, add to player. We're just going to check them out in the camera, and we should have both elements. So when the button is activated on interact, it will add to the player the same camera perspective, and this button will also send the signal to the timer device. When it's completed, it's going to, on success, when it counts down, it's going to remove the timer, remove the player from the camera from the player's perspective. So remove from player will take place once the countdown is completed. So once again, we press the button, it sends a signal both to the camera to add the perspective to the player and to the timer device to start the countdown. And when the countdown is finished, it sends the signal to the camera saying that it should end the broadcast. Also, we need to make sure that the camera is not active on player start, on the start of the level. So we're going to go into it and we're going to check out, is it add to player on start? It's off, so it's not immediately active. And now let's check it out in action. The game is loading, we can see the timer, like I said, but you can make it invisible. So let's go to the button, interact, the timer is counting down, and once it's done, I'm back into my regular perspective. So when I do it again, it restarted, it's counting down, and I'm back in my perspective. So you can do this with different cameras, with different settings of time and everything, but this is the way you can use this as a CCTV camera to allow your players to check out a different part of the island, see what's happening there, and then make their decisions accordingly. Somewhat unusual setup, but still one that clearly works, and hopefully it works for you as well. So a big thanks for watching, and a big thanks for being here until the very end. If you like this video, please consider supporting me through Patreon. Please consider supporting me through my channel memberships. Please consider checking out my books on Amazon. They're all just $1 or 99 cents, including my best-selling book that can help you overcome procrastination. And finally, the cheapest, easiest, fastest way to support me is to subscribe to my channel and be here for my new clips. That's all from me. My name is Ivica. Thank you for being here. Have loads of fun in your Fortnite creative adventures, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.